You're listening to Outdoor Radio, the source for all of your hockey updates. Lace them up and join us on the ODR.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Outdoor Radio, your favorite hockey show.
Would you rather be in a Monday morning
Yeah.
at 9 a.m.?
Only one place in the world I'd rather be, and it's here.
How are we doing today, guys? How are we doing this morning?
Pretty good. We're into the Olympics now.
Where else
Yeah.
would you rather be? Monday morning watching the Olympics. Couldn't find a better place to be.
It's definitely a Monday morning. I'll just say that.
Feels like Monday. That's the best way to say what it feels like
Canada
to be
medaled
here
this
this morning.
morning. Canada women's hockey plays later today.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good morning, guys. It's a good morning.
It's a great day to be alive.
Exactly.
We've got a couple of things up on our little hypothetical agenda that we've made in our group chat. So, who wants to get us going? Who wants to start us off?
You can start us off. You got the...
You got the agenda with you, so why don't you?
I wrote one thing.
Oh,
Okay,
great.
All I wrote on here is that Canada women's beat Switzerland 4-0. I didn't personally watch the game because I forgot about it because it was in the morning, and I'm not a morning person at all. So, but I heard it was a very good game.
What
Yeah.
game? Sorry, I spaced out.
It was the Canada game.
Canada game.
Oh.
Well, that wasn't really in the morning.
It was
That was at 1 o'clock in the
midday, but it was
afternoon. That's all right.
Was it?
Yeah.
it was a pretty good game. You can't expect anything less from Canada other than a big win in their first event first ice hockey event. But I mean, they would have played earlier in the week, but I have to Finland, I believe. But I think, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was the I don't know the. Anyone know what's going around at the Olympic Village? Norovirus.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
they had, I think 13 players were quarantined, so
It's
they
happened for
couldn't
two
play.
different teams now. Norway, and then there was another team that it hit, I think. But, yeah, it was kind
Yeah.
of weird.
That's pretty unfortunate, honestly.
The good thing is that those games aren't forfeited for those athletes. They are just postponed. So, it's good. It means that they can still compete for their country.
And then the other thing I know we had written down was we wanted to talk a bit about the unfortunate and untimely deaths of the three Canadian players. I believe I don't know the name of the team, and I should know the name of the team. Does anyone know what team they played for?
It was the Southern Alberta Mustangs.
There
Yeah.
we go. Thank you.
Yeah, the untimely death of those three boys. I believe they were both two 18s and a 17-year-old, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken, and they this car accident on the way to the early morning practice, which you hate to see. I mean, everyone who's been in Canada knows the tragic deaths of Humboldt Broncos maybe 3 years ago now, and that's kind of, I think, blurred the image on a lot of these deaths that happen to young hockey players because, just compares it to that. But it is really unfortunate that this has become a regular thing to some degree, that this happens once or twice a year, which is really avoidable. And I mean, it's shown even on the greatest levels of hockey, car accidents happen and they injure players, and to some degrees they can kill players, and it's something that you just don't really want to see as a fan when you're watching the sport.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's very true. There was another young 17-year-old that died in Iceland yesterday or Saturday, and it's just things like that that make you open your eyes to like the tragic deaths that happen all over the place, and they're unpredictable.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate for everyone involved.
Yeah, and it just affects everyone across the province, honestly. We're a hockey province. I mean, when you see this kind of thing, you're just like, they were part of the community, a son, a friend, and a great player.
It's very upsetting. And the Calgary Flames paid tribute to those boys, so I want to just give them like a little applause. So good on them for paying tribute to those players that unfortunately lost their lives.
Yeah, I think that it was nice for them to do that. Moving back over from the Olympics here, just touching back, there's a game going on right now for women's. It's Germany-France. That game is tied in the first right now. But looking at the 4-0 win for Canada on Saturday.
It was, Saturday.
Saturday. That was, when you look at the scoreboard, you may think, oh, Canada were so much better than Sweden. But
Not Sweden. It was
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Yeah.
Sorry. But when you really look at it, it was 1-0 for the longest time in that game. Then it was 2-0.
Yep.
Shots are 40 to 4.
Yeah.
Something nuts like that. The goaltender for Switzerland, insane. She
Yeah,
played very, very well.
I want to applaud their defense and their goaltending.
They were able to take out Croatia in a shootout earlier that week, and it's like this is the only
Not
reason.
Croatia. It was
Czechia. Why did I say
Czechia.
Croatia? They took
It's
out
Monday morning.
That's Monday morning.
Czechia earlier in the week in a shootout, and it's like that's not happening if they don't have this goalie standing on their head for this tournament. So it'll be very interesting to see if they can win some more games that end up coming and trying to upset another big team. Like if they could upset U.S. or Sweden and see where they end up placing in the tournament.
I'm just checking out medals just because I haven't been very updated on the Olympics. I was very focused on the Super Bowl this weekend. Canada is currently sitting 14th in rankings medal-wise. They have 2 bronze medals. You got Norway. Norway's leading the way. They have 6 medals. They have 3 golds, a silver, and 2 bronzes, which is good on Norway. They're having a good Olympic time.
They're one of the few teams where you kind of say, yeah, in the Winter Olympics, they would be good. And I think Italy, they're in the top 5, am I wrong here, for medal ranking?
Italy's 5th. They have
Yeah.
1 gold, 2 silver, and 6 bronze.
And I mean, if you're thinking of like places with snow and would be good at a Winter Olympics, Italy's not really a place that would cross your mind. And, it's, impressive. I don't know if that's the right word, but for a host country to be doing so well in an Olympics, they're really not prepared or known for is kind of like showing, you're missing, I don't want to call them a superpower in the same sense that they would be in like a global way, but Russia is a superpower when it comes to Winter Olympics.
Oh,
They
yeah.
are a country that is literally covered in snow a good 8 of 12 months of the year. Like they are the country to beat basically in the Winter Olympics, and not having them here gives opportunity for a lot of other countries to take that step in the right direction in terms of winning those medals and upsetting other teams, because I know there's a lot of teams that usually don't do too well in these Olympics that will come away with a gold medal or 2 just because that superpower of Russia just isn't there.
Yeah. And, like, not having Russia in the Olympics, like, obviously I understand why, but I miss, like, teams like Russian men's hockey in the Olympics and in these international tournaments. I miss it a little bit just because there is Russian players that are missing out on these opportunities to represent their country. You got a player like Alexander Ovechkin. He's absolutely missing the opportunity to represent his country, and obviously that's not his fault, but, you miss it a little bit when you think of it in this sense.
Yeah, I think Nikita Kucherov was the player that was asked kind of right before the break, what do you think about Russia not being in the Olympics? And he summed it up pretty clearly of it's not best on best hockey without Russia.
Yeah.
They are the 3rd best hockey country in the world, second to U.S. or Canada. You can put those 3 kind of interchangeably at 1, 2, and 3 in any given year. Like they are the top 3, and they have been for basically since the game was created. It's been them 3. If it was Russia, if it was the USSR, there was a rivalry there that you just don't see in today's game. Yes, Canada-US is a great rivalry. Don't say heated rivalry. I'm looking at you and you're smiling. Don't
She's
say
looking
it.
at me through the window to the booth right now.
She was looking at me first.
Sorry.
But it's just not the same as you would get with the US-Russia rivalry. It's just not the same.
Yeah. I was talking about World Juniors next year with my dad. So they're coming to Edmonton, so I was talking to my dad. Shout out my dad. I know he's listening. I was talking to him about going to Edmonton to go watch the World Juniors, and he's like, I want to see Canada-Russia. And I was like, me too. Because
Yeah,
it'd be
that
so
would
sick,
be a
especially
pretty
in
good
World
game.
Juniors. But unfortunately, we're most likely not getting a Canada-Russia World Junior. However, You can see a fake Canada Russia World Junior.
With heated rivalry. Okay, yeah, we got it. But yeah, we are lucky enough where I think that me and my brother will be able to go to the World Juniors next year.
We'll try to get.
Should get
Maybe
4
we'll try to get
tickets.
some.
Try to get some content.
Try to get some content while we're out there. Maybe grab an interview or two.
Do
And
4
we'll-
tickets.
Oh,
ODR takes on.
ODR takes
ODR
on
takes
World
on
Juniors.
Edmonton.
That'd be sick. We should do that.
That'd be a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll definitely try to see how much content we can get out there.
But of
that'll
course,
be-
that's a long way away.
it's a long
Yeah,
way away.
It's like
from
a
now.
good like.
That's a good year.
Yeah, it's a
But-
good year. It's,
a
in
good,
December.
It's a good 11 months.
Yeah, I want to shoot this over because this will be the highlight of today. It'll be us talking about Olympic, specifically probably Team Canada and men's team.
Yeah.
I wanted us to look. I just sent on our group chat. I sent the projected lines from the first practice for Team Canada. I wanna know what you guys think about that. Really looking at it, just to start the conversation, stands out to me. Wilson is on the first line playing alongside Celebrating McDavid. I love it. I think it's good. In normal NHL play, you need an enforcer.
I guess so.
You should have an enforcer alongside guys like that. But
I
the
do wanna
biggest
say,
thing
though-
for this tournament. Sorry, you go
Sorry.
first.
Having Wilson on the top line for this, especially with the state of the rink in Italy, is probably putting him more close to a suspension than putting up points.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. Is IIHF rules, what the tournament will go by, is different than NHL rules. They don't have you're not allowed to fight in these tournaments.
Are you not?
No.
You're not allowed to fight in IIHF.
No fighting in IHF or
Really?
IIHF.
Will there be a fight?
Yeah, definitely.
But it comes to a point where guys like Tom Wilson, if we're in the gold medal game and he has an opportunity to fight, he will be fighting. He's never competing in another IHF tournament again. He's going to age out next Olympics. He's not playing in World Juniors. It's like...
What?
He might play in the World Championships, but at that point, I think you take his suspension over.
Yeah, you
You
may
know,
take a one-game suspension.
You would have your fight with Matthew Tkachuk in
That would
exchange
be
for getting both
poetic.
players out of the game. I think he would do that.
And Canadian fans, I would love to see Tom Wilson fight Tkachuk and then both of them be gone. I don't want to have to play against Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk is a great player.
He is a great player. I'd love to see him not be on the ice.
Yeah, it would be awesome if you could just
Yeah.
not be on the ice.
That's one of the greatest parts about the Olympics is, I'd never cheer for Bennett or Marchand or McDavid for that matter, but as second as they put on a Canadian jersey, it's like
Oh,
I
yeah.
would die for this guy.
Big
Which-
on the McDavid.
Oh
Yeah.
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 I hate McDavid during NHL time, but the second it's
Second
any
it's
kind
a
of
Canadian
international,
jersey. It's
I'm like, oh my God, McDavid.
he's amazing.
And
Like,
me and Julia were at the Flames-Oilers game, and I had heard and I had said more than once, don't hurt McDavid.
Yeah.
I don't
He
want him
was
to do
taking it
anything that
really
game.
easy that game,
Yeah, he was taking
so.
it easy, but I didn't want him to do anything that game. This week, he can go for it.
Yeah.
But that last week, he could have sat still and not done anything against the Flames. And he did. He pretty much didn't do anything the whole game.
Yeah, I
It was
didn't hear
great.
it. I think he had an assist.
And
I think
maybe-
that's about it.
Yeah, he had one assist.
And that's about it. That was good. What a performance.
But yeah, looking at these lines, I mean, right now from the first practice, Sam Bennett, Seth Jarvis are the two guys sitting out.
Why would they have Sam Bennett out? This is just like maybe more personal opinion. I feel like Sam Bennett's a guy you kind of want in the lineup.
I feel like they need them. I had said this earlier the week when these lineups first came out, but I think that maybe these lineups that they had might have been set and practiced upon by the coaches before the injuries have happened. Both Seth Jarvis and Sam Bennett are guys that have come in for injuries, so they might not have been fitting in with the lines originally planned.
But they play. I'm just thinking, kind of outside of the box here. These two guys were on the Four Nations roster.
Yes.
Please tell me if I'm wrong.
You
So
are right.
I don't understand because this is a very similar roster to what we saw in Four Nations last year. So I don't quite understand how they would not I understand that they came in for injury, but I don't understand how they could potentially not be fitting in with lineups that they played with just a year ago.
Yeah, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I actually think Seth Jarvis was sat for a couple of the Four Nations games
They
as well.
did. I don't believe
he
he
did.
played all 4 games that every other player was allowed to play. I believe he sat, I think
He
maybe the
sat a
first 2
couple,
games
yeah.
and then jumped in near the end.
So I think
In
that's an interesting way
Another
of doing
news, there are 3 Calgarians playing on this team in Cale McCarr,
Yes, let's go.
in Josh Morrissey, and Logan Thompson being the 3, which is kind of, just shout out Calgary, right? Like it's,
Oh,
of
yeah.
course we have no Calgary Flames players on I think we have one Calgary Flame
Martin
representative.
Pospisil is
Pospisil.
representing
Although I wanted to
Slovakia.
point this out because I thought it was a little bit extreme. I forget who it was. Somebody went down for an injury on Team Czechia the other day, and Klapko was available. I was upset he didn't get to go.
He didn't get to go.
They took somebody else that had much less NHL points.
Oh,
I don't
I
know
saw
the
that.
player. I didn't look. I don't. It's not like if I know the guy, a player, but 6'8" Adam Klapka, is having a pretty good season this year. I would have loved to have seen him.
Klapka in that arena would go crazy.
Yeah.
He would go through the
He would
boards.
jump over the boards, actually.
We got a message from Brody, or not Brody, sorry, I'm lying to you guys. I got a message from Julia the other day, and she texted me, she said, the Olympic men's hockey team is going to go through these boards. She said they're made out of hay.
Yeah.
They do look a bit I don't want to say non-regulation because they've probably
It's
been
not,
tested a
it's
couple
not.
times, but
I could
it's
probably make it out of like popsicle sticks and marshmallows.
It's like a school project.
Yeah.
also I was a little wrong. I mean, I guess we all were there. We also have 3 representatives, kind of behind the scenes from, and I don't know all the names, and I kind of wish I did, of the 3 staff from this Canada Olympic team who are also going to join Team Canada. I know one, and that's Sean Kelso, I don't know he is in media relations, but I know his role for Calgary Flames is president of communications, I believe, or vice president. Once again, I'm probably wrong on that, and I shouldn't be.
I'll tell you the guys from Calgary that are behind the scenes. Like, they're not from the Calgary Flames, but they are from
They're
Calgary.
from Calgary? Who are they?
We have James Emery. He's the video coach. We have Marcin Kosinski, the massage therapist. And then we have one more. Where is it?
Sean
I saw it.
Kelso.
It is, well, no, but Sean's not from Calgary.
I'm talking about people from
like
Calgary.
just
I saw
from
another one.
Calgary. I only think there's the 2. I just found that website.
I swear I just read 3. Okay,
No,
whatever.
there's
I'm
only
tweaking.
The 2.
Whatever. I can't read
Bree,
today.
did you find the 3
No,
Flames
I
reps?
can't.
No? Well, I know there's 3 behind the scenes staff that are going as representatives for Team Canada in their own respective fields, which is
Hell yeah.
nice to see. I mean, Calgary is, I don't know if we're good in that regard. I don't know how good our behind the scenes group is in terms of coaching staff and the media relations back there, but we're good enough to join Team Canada, which is always nice to see.
It's always good. It's always a good time.
Soon to be your outdoor radio hosts.
Yes.
Yes.
One of 4 of us will be on the
One of 4 of
something
us
to
will
do.
make it.
One
Yeah.
of us will be there. We don't know which
That's
one
why you
yet.
gotta
Yeah, I
stick
don't know which
around.
one yet. We'll figure that out later.
Stick around when we graduate in 2029.
Yeah. You never know if we're all going to graduate on time.
Okay,
Okay,
well,
hold on.
that's
Can you have
not
a
what
little
we're
bit more
talking
faith,
about.
please?
I don't. I'm not saying who I don't have faith for, but one of us ain't making it out.
Stop staring at me.
I just want a huge congrats to both Megan Mickelson and Colin Patterson. Both of them were announced for the 2026 Alberta Hockey Hall of Fame.
Yay!
So, yeah, Colin Patterson is a Flames alumni, and then Megan Mickelson is one of the Sportsnet 960's announcers.
Oh yeah.
So she's the
She's
voice you
great.
hear if you listen to them on the radio or Sportsnet or whatever.
Should we get her on our show, guys?
I highly doubt that's possible, but I mean, if we could, that would be
That would be
amazing.
fun.
I know she's
Imagine.
an Olympian. She's got some gold medals
She's an
under her
Olympian,
belt.
gold
So
medal. She
Hell
played
yeah.
University of Minnesota, I think. from what I
probably getting that one wrong, but I don't know. Also, in other news in the Olympic, that first period just wrapped up with Germany going 1-0 over France. Scored in the last minute of play. So that was pretty interesting. A shout out there. Pretty dominant force from Germany. 12 to probably 13 to 2 shots in the first period for
wow.
them.
Wow.
So
all
it's
right.
been a pretty dominant first period in terms of them.
That's Olympic hockey for you,
There
honestly.
you know. There you go.
Yeah.
This is why we love Olympic hockey.
Yeah.
All right. We have done our predictions in the past. I want to do our predictions a little bit earlier in the show today because,
What were my predictions last week?
yeah, first let's
I
go
don't
over.
remember.
Oh,
Right.
you guys are
We'll
going
do
to make me whip them up, aren't
predictions
I?
Everybody,
Yes.
you need to recap your predictions.
We'll recap the predictions. Aiden
let
has them written
me.
down.
I will try to find them. Here you
Aiden
go.
is the pro here. He knows all our predictions.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so I'm going to start because we also did some 2-week predictions on
Right.
the first
Everything
show.
would be done by now.
So,
Yes.
yeah, everything would be done by now. I'm going to start with Natalie's.
Yay.
So, Natalie, you predicted that there would be a big trade, kind of, in your words, a blockbuster trade before the break.
There was a trade.
There was a trade.
It wasn't like
That was
huge though.
Pasternak. Pasternak got traded.
Pasternak
we
did
didn't.
No,
not
we did
get
not.
traded.
Oh,
But
Panarin got
but
traded.
Panarin did get traded.
Panarin got traded.
Does that count? Do I win?
I would think that would be blockbuster enough.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll count that as blockbuster. Flames win 2 games.
Did they win 2 games
In those next 2 weeks,
in the 2 weeks?
Well, they beat Edmonton.
They beat Edmonton. They beat.
you're not making me laugh.
And did we beat the Sharks?
Yeah,
Yes,
we beat the Sharks.
Did. We did.
So they got their 2 wins.
Yes.
3-point night for McKinnon.
That
I
did not
don't
happen.
believe that
That
happened.
night that
Okay,
it
so-
happened, just for the record, they got shut out that night.
Yeah, that was a bad
And
one on
Flames
my part.
don't play ZP.
Well,
I was also very wrong on
You
that
were
one.
wrong.
We found
you got
out-
20 minutes that night.
I know.
we
I
found
had
that
zero
out
faith.
maybe an hour after you said
Yeah,
that.
literally like an hour after I made the prediction, I get a message and it's like, he's playing, and I was like, oh.
So let's go. We're going to go Julia now. 4 points in 4 games. More specifically, they beat Minnesota and Edmonton. The Flames did not beat Minnesota.
She's half right.
Ouch.
She does
I'm not
get
giving
half
half
a point.
points.
No,
Yeah,
half
no,
points.
yeah.
Your other one was the Ducks don't lose. I believe they lost
They
the
did.
night
They
you
lost
said that.
night. Edmonton broke a record that night for goals.
They
so-
did do
Oh
that.
Lord, it was 4 goals in 4 minutes. Under 4
Um,
minutes.
Your other one was U.S. player suffers an injury.
That's
happened?
Seth
Did we
Jarvis.
get? No,
See,
he's
that's
he's
Canada.
a Canadian player. I
but-
don't believe we had a U.S. player
Let's-
suffer an injury.
Okay.
Yes, we did.
Actually, we did.
2 Canadian players.
Well, 2 American players. I believe both Hughes brothers are questionable for the Olympics.
That is true.
Are they?
I believe it came out that Quinn Hughes was battling a lower body injury and Jack
Right.
Hughes was as well.
When is Jack Hughes not injured? Tell me one time
True.
he hasn't been injured this season.
So are
Sorry,
we?
it's not Seth Jarvis. Seth Jones got out.
Seth Jones was
That
out.
was the American injury that got hurt. So that would have point.
So we'll get a point for Julia there, and 1 game ejection on Calgary during the Battle of Alberta game.
That didn't happen.
We didn't
Not
see a
happen.
single
I am
ejection.
actually so surprised it didn't happen.
They were tame that game.
There's
They
only
were.
one
They were
fight.
not physical
There was
at
one
all.
fight, and it wasn't the fighter. It wasn't
Yeah,
the
you
Bomber.
could've
Joel
bet on the
Hanley.
fight.
Exactly. Shout out Joe Hanley for the fight.
They were so tame. I was very surprised.
We'll go to Brody now for his. You said 1 long-term injury. Did we get a long-term injury right before the
Thatcher
break?
Demko.
Thatcher
Thatcher
Demko
did
in
get
fact,
injured right before the
get
break.
injured.
And Winnipeg starts winning.
They did not start winning.
Perfect.
Not gonna lie. They just, no.
Flames win by 2 against the Oilers.
No.
no.
They did not. They won.
They
no.
won.
And
Couldn't get
Vegas
fancy now.
loses all games before the break.
They won both before break.
Nice.
Good to know. So,
So
if you
Brady
guys
gets
are
1 point.
planning on placing sports bets, whatever we pick, do the
Yeah,
opposite.
bet
Don't
against
do
us.
it. Yeah.
No, more or less bet against me and Julia because when we say a team is going to not lose, they proceed to lose the night of.
Yeah,
As I
the
said, the
same night.
Penguins were not going to lose, and I also said there would not be a shutout. Both happened in the same night. I actually believe the Penguins might have been shut out.
No, it was the Avs that were shut out that night.
Were the Penguins also not shut out?
I'm not.
I
Did
don't
you not
know.
just say the Penguins won? I don't know what's
The
happening.
Penguins
anymore.
lost.
I don't know what's going on, guys. It's Monday morning.
Yeah,
I want to go
the
to
Penguins proceeded to lose the night I said that, and there was a shutout the night I said that. I also said no points for the Flames in the next 4 games. They proceeded to win 2 games out of the 4.
How's Phil be wrong?
But I also said no Jason Robertson in the Olympics. And we have no
Well,
Jason Robertson in the Olympics.
That's still crazy to
so
me.
I
I
keep
can't
myself
believe they
away from
snubbed
1
him.
point. Now in the point standings after 3 weeks, or 2 weeks of point tally, we got Natalie at 2 points. Everyone else tied at 1.
Oh my God.
Am I winning?
You're winning.
You guys said I was gonna
That's
lose.
so
There
funny.
is-
Oh,
There
it's
is
been a.
recount. There is
There's-
no way she's winning right now.
We had all been so confident that Natalie was
She
dead
got
last.
her first week predictions of big trade and Flames win 2 games.
I
right?
also want to make it known we all went out together on Saturday night, and everyone was planning my punishment for losing, and I'm beating everyone right now.
It's all right
Oh,
because
man.
now we're gonna jump and do some Olympic predictions here. We can look at the men's. We can look at the women's. We can do predictions on both.
Can we drop games, please? Like, who are they playing against?
All right.
Yeah, I'm about to go to that right now. Give me some
She's
time.
attitude.
I know Julia has
For
it.
the men's,
men's.
Do we want to start? Do we want to start with men's or women's?
doesn't matter.
Whose phone just vibrated?
I found.
Take your
Wasn't
phone off the
me.
table.
Yeah, we'll start with men's. Let's start with men's. Natalie, do you want to start us off, or I guess you don't have the
I don't know.
Okay.
schedule.
Can you tell me, please?
Like
Julia's
all
gonna
men's
start us
games?
off. Julia will start us off.
Let's just do.
I only have the Canada ones.
Let's just do Canada and how they perform, or like what's
So
your
Canada in their
Olympic.
group will play Switzerland, Czechia, and France.
before our next show.
Is that before our next show?
I don't
How
believe it's
many
for
are
our next
before
show.
our next show? Do we have any before our next show?
We have-
Those 3 games.
Or all
Sweet.
3 before the next show?
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh.
So we'll say, round robin. How does Canada fare after the round robin?
I think Canada is going to perform very well, personally. Because, like, look at this roster. Look at these
Out of
lineups.
9 total points that they can get. Do you
Think
think
of
they're gonna get 9?
think of the
That's
power
crazy.
play. Can we talk about that?
That
That's
power
crazy.
play. I mean,
Tears
the
in my eyes.
lines haven't came out what they're going to look like, but you see the players you got. I mean, you got McCarr, McDavid, McKinnon,
Celebrini.
Celebrini, and you could do an M line if you got like there are some good players you can put on that power play. So, I mean, even Wilson, will he play the power play? I mean, he's playing top line minutes, so we'll have to see
He
what
may.
John Cooper and the rest of Team Canada can make.
Yeah.
I think, okay, I'm going to go with a prediction that goes against everything I believe in because I personally am not the biggest fan of Tom Wilson. I think Tom Wilson is going to have a goal and an assist in any game. I believe that Tom Wilson will have 2 points.
2.9 in any game.
Mm-hmm.
And do you think Canada will get 9 points, or how many points do you think Canada will get?
I think Canada will. How does the point system? It's 3
It's
points
3,
for
2,
a win.
1. 3 points for a win, 2 points for an overtime or shootout win, 1 point for an overtime loss.
Okay, I think Canada will do 8 points. So I think they'll have 2 regulation wins and an overtime win.
Okay.
It's just 8 points.
8 points.
Yeah.
Write that down.
I did write that down. Okay, Julia, we're gonna go over to you now.
Man, I was gonna say the same thing.
You could say the same thing.
Okay, yeah, 8 points.
And what's your other prediction? We'll do 2 each.
Okay, my other prediction.
You can do 1 based on the games.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to women's hockey for my other one.
All right.
I'm gonna say by our next show, the USA women's hockey team will lead in points.
They have a
You
really
think they're going to
solid
beat Canada?
Yeah,
They're playing
Okay.
Canada? When do they,
They
play
will
Canada?
play Canada
tomorrow.
Thursday.
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 Oh,
Thursday at 12, I think.
no, I'm
tomorrow
wrong. It is
the
tomorrow.
women play.
Sorry, it's
US.
tomorrow. It's
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Okay, you just scare me. Because I was like, I have a midterm on
I have a
Thursday. I don't
midterm
want
Thursday too.
It's like we're in the same
That's
class.
when the men's
Have you
start.
studied yet?
No.
The men's game starts on Thursday.
Men's game starts on
Men's game
Thursday.
is on
Yes.
Thursday. We're going to miss it because we're writing a
right.
midterm.
For my prediction, I'm going to think Canada in their group has 9 points. I think they're going to win every single game in regulation. And for my other prediction, I'm going to say Macklin Celebrini hat trick.
Ooh.
Oh.
Any power play points? Question mark.
I'm just saying hat trick. I'm not. I don't want to.
Okay. Hey, I'm
Gotta
just
keep-
asking a
I'm
question.
also going to
Points.
go
I gotta keep
Canada
it
9
broad.
points. I'm going Canada 9 points as well. I kind of feel like they will. I don't think a team in that division is going to give them any trouble.
Maybe Czechia.
Maybe that Czechia team, but you never know what Canada our goalies could. I don't know. You never
Who's
know
their
what.
starting? I haven't
think
seen
it's
anything with
Binnington. But of course, they kind of that never came out officially of
Yeah.
the 3 goalies
It's
who's
kind
going
of
to be
just
playing.
waiting for the first game.
Yeah.
I'm
Which
not a
you'll
big fan.
you'll probably see all 3 goalies play in the round robin, and then
They'll go from there.
they'll go from there.
Well, I personally would like Logan Thompson to be the starter. I think he's a great player. I also don't like Jordan Binnington. I just think he's bad at hockey.
Binner's a winner.
Benner's a winner.
He's
On
really
the
good in tight
'kay.
games.
I
I'm going to
guess
go all 3 goalies post above a 900 save percentage, which is like a really weird, but that's basically
Goalies above
saying
900.
You're feeling like a wizard right now or something.
that's basically saying no one
No one
Just-
gets
no one
blown out.
scores on them.
One
no one
goal
gets
in
blown
10
up.
shots.
Yeah, basically. Like no more than 1 goal on every 10 shots.
That's really good, actually. I like those odds.
All right, bring it over. I just want to see, who do you guys think is going to take home gold? What do you guys think medals will be? Just want to pass that thought around. Natalie, if you want to have that first.
Talking from bias and honestly talking from just like general, this is just what I know. I 110% think that Canada will in fact take home the gold medal. The only team, and I like honestly, I know, not that I know, maybe it's scripted, who knows. Canada USA gold medal game seems very probable, but I could also see a team like Germany heading out to the gold medal game, or Sweden. I don't know why you guys are making faces at me. I
I'm
think
a
Germany
little
has a
I
good
now
flabbergasted
team.
have
to
to
Germany,
put this in.
yes.
I
was
think
gonna
Germany
wait.
has a good
I was going to
team.
be last after Julia or whatever, but now I have to jump in because you just said Germany is a good team.
I think they have a good team.
I'm not saying Germany is a bad team, but 4 teams will end up being gold, silver, bronze, 4th. I think that those 4 teams will be Canada, Sweden, Finland, and United States.
You think USA is going to finish 4th?
I think USA is going to finish 4th. I hope USA finished 4th.
Well, yeah, but like talking
I
out of
think-
bias, think realistically for a second.
Thinking realistically, Group B is the tightest group in the whole tournament. I think Sweden is going to top that group, and they're going to make a gold medal with Canada. I think Finland will be right below them. And I think even if the United States have 9 points coming out of their group, they have one of the weaker groups with Germany, Latvia, and Denmark. Like, Germany has Draisaitl, has Grubauer, has players that are all right, but U.S. is a powerhouse. So I think
US is a powerhouse.
Finland is really good this year. Sweden is. I can't imagine that Sweden loses to Finland or U.S.
Sweden-Finland should be a good game.
Sweden may lose to us. They may beat us. They are a very good team. Their goaltenders are Markstrom, Gustafsson, and Wallstadt. All 3 of those goalies can be very, very good. They have one of the best defensive cores in the tournament. So I think when it comes down to it, it'll probably be Canada, Sweden, gold medal game, Finland, United States, bronze medal game, and I hope Finland takes the bronze. I'd love if U.S. didn't get a medal.
I would really appreciate if U.S. didn't get a medal, but thinking realistically, I 110% believe it's going to be Canada-USA gold medal game. And you know how sick that would be?
Yeah.
It would be fun. It would be fun.
I would love to see a semis of Canada-U.S.
Any Canada-US game
Yeah.
is always fun.
I hope they give us Canada-U.S. It would be a crime if
Give
they
the
did.
people what they want.
Yeah, give the people what they want. All right, Julia, what do you think?
Personally, I do believe it'll be Canada-US gold medal game. I think it's very clear that I think they're trying to set that up with the way that the games are scheduled. We don't actually have a scheduled game with the U.S., so I think they're kind of
like pushing for it.
yeah. That's what I gotta go with.
Yeah, based on like our group and their group, we should respectively finish at the top of our groups and should play each other.
Yeah, based on just like the scheduling and everything,
Yeah.
it's most likely Canada-US.
But the best part about these are like for 4 nations, a lot of people were like they were only tuning into the games that for teams that they cared about, and then they knew that that Canada was going to play U.S. and things like that. Where now with the way that the Olympics is set up, your NHL team might have players on Slovakia or Czechia that you may want to tune in and watch and see how they do, and you never know what the results are going to be for these games because it's best on best. Like, there's teams in this tournament that can make upsets and make pushes for, like, we just named 4 teams, but Slovakia or Latvia may make a push to get into these medal games that we don't see coming.
That's the Olympics.
That's the fun part.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to find when Canada-USA women's is because they're in the same group.
It is tomorrow.
That's
It's tomorrow?
That's
At
tomorrow at
12:10
p.m.
Which, guess what? Our midterm starts at.
Our
12?
midterm's not tomorrow.
Oh, you're so right. It's Thursday. We're fine. See, it's Monday today. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
you
people.
can
It's
tell.
Monday today.
It
I
was
am
a rough
not-
weekend. Jeez. It was a bad weekend for all of us. When we collectively came together, we didn't have a good time. It's fine.
All right.
It's fine. Yeah, but looking at it, I think it'll be very interesting to see results of the Olympics and what that'll come to. I think women's will be super entertaining to see how that comes with Canada and U.S. being in the same group.
Mm-hmm. You also have a ton, like half of the PWHL is currently in the Olympics.
61 players, I think it was.
Dang.
So, yeah, when there's only 8 teams now in PWHL, 61 players is a lot of
That's
players.
That's a lot of the league. Like,
So it's good
exciting.
representation for their league. It means that their league is one of the best women's leagues in the world, which is good.
Yeah.
So it should continue to grow and bring more women to the game.
I hope Canada. I hope Calgary gets a team. I would really, really appreciate if Calgary got a PWHL team. That would be so exciting. I have no clue what they would be called though.
Okay, I was gonna say that. I want to
Let's give all of our predictions.
What are our predictions? If we get a team,
man.
what would they be called? If you could
Calgary.
name it, like if you could name the PWHL team that came to Calgary, what would you name it? Natalie,
I'm
we're gonna
really
shoot this over to you.
I'm trying to think of like what they could potentially be called, but I'm trying to like remember what all the teams in Calgary are already named, and I'm including like minor teams that are like very well known. So
Yeah.
you have like things
Yeah.
like the Calgary Fire or like the Inferno, and like those teams are they're minor teams, but they're very well known. So obviously they wouldn't want to be called that. So like honestly, I have no idea what they would call them.
All right, Julie, what about you? Do you got anything?
Man, I have no idea. I feel like everything I will come up with is already a team. I don't know. Like Calgary, I don't know.
I'd love to see like Outlaw, something to do with like
Outlaw would be
Stampede
cool.
or Cowtown. So something with
Yeah.
Stampede.
Sorry, Calgary Cowtown.
Cowtown is the nickname for Calgary.
No, but like you want them to be called Calgary
No,
Cowtown.
we are
That's just
Cowtown,
calling them
so-
Calgary twice.
Calling them like Outlaw
Oh,
wouldn't be too bad.
I thought you were suggesting they called them Cowtown. I was
Hold
like,
on.
dude.
But Outlaw, I don't know. We are Flames and Wranglers. Like Wranglers is definitely more Western themed.
Oh yeah.
So if we did Outlaw, I think I'd be alright with that.
Or even like
That's actually not bad. That's not bad.
You gotta hire me.
you're hired. You don't even
You're
have to
hired.
graduate anymore. The big leagues are calling.
All right, Aiden. What about you? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, you look at what the teams have been named already, and it's very. I don't even think they're correspondent to their NHL equivalents. I think every kind of team's got one. I don't think. I mean, you've got the Toronto Scepters and Montreal Victory.
What a great name.
Look
I mean,
at
you've got
Edmonton
two
with their
names.
oil. Hello?
Some of them are related. Like, well, because Seattle.
You do have the Seattle Torrent, and
Yeah.
they're like a water-based team, and that kind of makes sense. I don't know. I guess it's just going to be. I do think we'll get a team. I could not tell you what they will be called.
I'm a big fan of all of Seattle's sports team names. Actually, they're all very related
Mariners.
to the city.
Seahawks.
You got the
Yeah,
Seahawks,
very-
the Mariners, the Kraken, the Torrent, and the Storm. Seattle Storm is the WNBA team.
Yeah.
All those team names are sick, and they all relate to Seattle so well, and I just think that's so cool. Like, Seattle's done so well with their sports.
Yeah, I think they've done a good job.
They might also have another one. Hold on.
They might. I don't know. Those are the
They've
5 I can
got-
think of.
No, I thought they had an NLL team, but they do not.
Oh, yeah, people watch the NLL. I forgot.
Yeah, it's
that
a
National
real
people
thing.
watch
Lacrosse
that.
League. I love lacrosse.
I've been to 2 lacrosse games in the last 3 years. The one game I went to, I sat behind the visiting bench and I taunted the players the whole time. One guy got mad at me and my friend. And the other game I went to was St. Patrick's Day. So it was hype.
Come for the party, stay for the game.
Should
Yes.
ODR take on a Roughnecks game?
That would be an
That'd be
event.
so fun.
That would
I
be
wouldn't
an
be
event.
opposed to it.
I wouldn't be opposed to it
I love
either.
those games.
That'd be so exciting. We'll all go to the St. Patrick's Day game.
Yeah. I mean, moving on, we got, I don't know when this probably came out weeks ago, but our Cougars ended up qualifying for clinched playoffs.
Both teams did.
Both
Really?
women's and men's did that.
Oh.
Women's did it earlier.
Yeah,
But
because they're
then-
goated.
So, yeah, I think that's big for them. U Sports playoffs is big. It's nice that
MRU
they
is
were able to
on
do that.
top.
Oh, yeah. Should we take on a... I'm just suggesting that we go to... Guys, I really would like to be at some kind of sports game
Right now. actually.
now.
We may end up going to a playoff game.
I think we
MRU
should.
Playoffs.
We
Yeah.
could literally get in for free if they're playing at FCA.
Yeah,
So
That
we
is
should
true.
go.
show up to support your teams.
Actually, go.
Why not?
If you bring your student card, you get in for free.
Dye your hair for your
So-
teams.
There's no excuse
I don't know
not to
about
go.
that. But
I did that.
I know.
People were painting their whole bodies, so I
This
think
is
you're
true.
good.
You can see it on our Instagram.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we
It's
have
on
2
there.
Rios on our Instagram, and we have another one that'll
another
go
one
up.
on the way imminently.
Yeah, on the way. too.
Imminently. It's like a direct threat.
Yeah.
Like a reel's going up soon. Everyone get excited.
And actually, we've got a little fun segment here. So Natalie and I went to the Crowchild Classic 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago,
Like 2 weeks.
and we were boots on the ground. Okay, we interviewed some like diehard fans of the Cougars. It was very fun. So we've actually got some of those interviews to play for you right now.
Hey guys, It's Julia. It's Natalie. And we are here at the Crochild Classic right now. In this active moment, right now we're watching the women's game. It's second intermission. They are trailing 1-0. We have some amazing interviews coming up for you guys. Woo! Woo! Who am I here with today?
Nick, Andrew, Rasmus, Nathan.
All right, guys. What are you most excited for this year's Crochild Classic?
To beat Dinos! God, the Dinos gotta go down! Destroying them, shutout! I'm thinking a big MRU W right here.
Woo! All right. What's your guys' favorite part of hockey?
I like it when they get hit. Little dangle going down the ice is going in. Overtime and shootouts. I think the boys' big dump and chase action sniped some beauties on these tendies.
Last question. Are you guys excited?
Woo!
Okay, who am I here with? Samantha! I'm Sophia! All right, what are you guys most excited for tonight? For MRU to win! For the girls to win! All right, why did you come to Crochild Classic? To watch MRU win! Woo! Who am I here with today?
Matthew!
Bella!
Milan! Trey!
What are you guys most excited for this year's Crochild Classic?
Watching the men's team win!
All right, I got one more question. What inspired you guys to paint your bodies today?
Cougars, man.
Cost $2 from Dollarama.
$2 from Dollarama.
Amazing. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Who am I here with today?
Jackson Babin.
Dominic Bacchifuso.
Nice to meet you guys. All right, what inspired you to make your sign tonight?
Because MRU on top. Let's be for real right now. One school only.
Exactly. Did you guys have fun last year?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Come on.
It's always a good time.
All right, what's your favorite part of coming to the Saddle Dome for the Crochild Classic?
The environment, everyone's fired up, and we're fired up just as much.
Can't say much more. He's got everything right.
You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night.
1-0.
All right, well, that was our Crochild Classic interviews. Very fun night.
Dino's going down. What? They will be
Hey.
up on Instagram and YouTube
Yeah.
by the end of
So
the
yeah,
year.
we have 2 Rios up on Instagram and YouTube right now, and then we'll send our third one up right after this one.
Yeah.
Imminently.
Imminently.
Cougars don't go extinct.
Dinos go down.
Dinos go down.
There was a couple of beautiful signs at that game. I have a picture of one. I'll put it on the camera. So anyone that watches this on YouTube, you'll see it.
Yeah.
Where is it? I'm pulling up the photo.
It was an interesting one. I
It
thought
was,
It
very
was
good.
great.
The signs were awesome. The like intermission games.
Oh, it's that
MRU beat U of C students like
both times.
Like
1,003 points
Love
or
it.
something.
Love it.
So we're actually just on top. Like
It was so great.
also,
All the people there were awesome for MRU fans. All the
Also,
MRU fans were awesome.
anyone watching the Olympics, speed skating, women's speed skating is happening right now.
And it's not going great for Canada.
We were talking about that in our little
yeah,
segment break.
We are actively 5th and 6th out of the 8 total speed skaters who have gone, and it's a medaling event. I don't think they get another try. To my belief, they're kind of out of it. Of course, I might be completely wrong. I'm not listening to it because I'm just not. But yeah, hopefully Canada can pull through.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I've been a bit disappointed in Canada's performance.
We have
so
not
far.
been doing very good. Our mixed doubles curling team has been brutal.
Yeah.
They're now
Yeah, I
no
heard
longer
they were
able
not
to
good.
qualify
Yeah.
for medal, and they should have been able to medal this year. So yeah, it's been unfortunate for a lot of Canadian teams so far. So we gotta hopefully they end up picking it up in the tail end here.
Yeah, I feel like we had this era in like 2018, 2022, where we were just dominating, like
Every event,
figure
basically.
skating, curling.
Most
Canada
of the
was
skiing events, I think we were also.
Canada was like on the podium for like medals.
Yeah.
Like how many medals we had? It was
Yeah, I remember growing up right around even the Summer and Winter Olympics, we were
Yeah.
very much, behind U.S. or Russia, or I think China was there most years, to be honest. But it was kind of, Canada was in the top 5, top 3 of medals every year, and now we're not nearly as good as we once were.
It's a little disheartening, but obviously, like, I like that countries that don't usually perform very well in the Olympics are having their moment.
Yeah, Italy is doing very well this year, so having it
Good
at
for
home.
them, though.
Yeah, it's good that they're doing
Yeah.
so well.
That's
I
so
know. I
exciting.
watched the team event for figure skating yesterday, and I think it was the first time Italy won a medal in that event, and I
That's
was
so
actually
exciting.
so happy for them. They were just ecstatic. It's awesome to watch
I also
the
wanna make it
athletes
known.
win in their own.
These are
Country.
things that they've dreamt about for forever. No
Yeah.
matter what the thing is, like no matter what the event is, they all have been dreaming about that moment for a long time.
Every single person ever dreams of representing their country in some sort of way, and the Olympics I feel like is like the way to
Ye-
represent your country.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, just the sportsmanship in the Olympics.
And the
It's a
Olympics is so good
fun
for
time to
sportsmanship.
like sports.
I want to bring up I can't remember if it was Summer Olympics or which Olympics, where you had the two girls from Italy, I believe, and they won medals, and they were like biting the medal. And the girl from
Yeah, I
Japan,
saw
she
that.
did not know about that. She didn't know that people did that, and so she did it too. And I just like when I think of like good sportsmanship in the Olympics, I think of that.
Another moment that I think it might have been, it was an ice skating event. I'm not entirely sure what it was, but it was Canadian comes third. I think a Japanese player came first, or a skater came first. And during the anthem, players like to face their flags, but of course in the Olympics, they're always behind them. So when the Canadian player kind of stepped off his pony and held up the Japanese flag for him to turn around and properly face it, and that's just another example of this sportsmanship that you don't really see outside of the sport.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't
I
really
mean-
see it much, and I love it like that.
Yeah. I've also got another one. There was I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there was a Summer Olympics where it was like the finals in a track event or something, and two guys miraculously scored the exact same time and were tied at first, and they just decided to like split the gold medal.
I remember that.
That was great.
That was great.
Yeah.
That's why I
These
love the
are
Olympics.
out of hundreds that happened. at
Yeah,
the
oh,
Olympics.
exactly. There
That's the
are.
thing. And they're not
It's
done
great.
for the cameras. A lot of moments happen off camera, and it's just countries being together that aren't all about war and wanting other, like, it's just people being people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it's
humans
nice
being
to see.
humans. It's a good time always.
Yeah.
That's what I love about international like tournaments and international games and stuff like this is you'll get to see like even like if you saw like Four Nations last year where you had like Canada USA playing each other in the final game, and obviously like it's a mid-season tournament. It's kind of like it matters, but it doesn't affect the regular season standings or anything, but you had these players playing their absolute heart out because they were representing their country and they were representing what they loved. And then also you had them with amazing sportsmanship, even though they could be on the same team with a guy 2 weeks prior, and then they'll still have their amazing sportsmanship.
Yeah, I think exactly that's true.
I'm plugging in my iPad.
Natalie's going to the corner with her iPad right now. Just decided to take a break.
My iPad died.
I have an Olympics hot take for you guys. I want your
All right, we're doing
opinions
hot
on
takes.
this.
So see it. Now
Olympics.
everybody needs to come up with one really quick. Julie
Okay,
started this.
I've got an Olympics hot take. Winning silver is worse than winning bronze.
Oh,
Ooh.
I
I
think
agree
it
with you.
depends on
The event.
the event.
Okay.
I think if it's an event like hockey,
Hockey.
where you
it's
go in
pretty-
for a gold medal game and you lose that to win silver, I would rather win the game to win bronze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if it's like a track event,
if it's a track event,
where it's all timed and stuff.
maybe I'd be all right with like silver. I think it's better than bronze in that scenario.
Yeah.
Depends
I
on the
think
context.
It
of the
goes
medal.
both ways. I think it could definitely go either way, but
Just like the nature of the scoring and everything.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like if it's a timed event and the other guy just ran faster than you, you're not going to be sad that you
That you,
you
ran slightly
faster.
slower.
Yeah, that you ran slightly slower.
Yeah.
You can't really.
But I mean, something like figure skating where you have a set amount of, I guess, like tricks that you have to hit.
Yeah, that one.
That's pretty
Yeah, it
difficult.
probably just depends on the sport, of course.
Yeah.
You never.
Yeah,
It's
when it
subjective.
comes to if you lose to somebody and that's the reason you got silver, then I'd rather take bronze. But if you beat everybody else but lost to one person, then I'd rather take silver. Because
Yeah.
that means you're better than everybody else.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, Natalie, hot take.
Okay, here's my hot take. I think the USA jerseys are ugly. And it's not even
the
like
hockey jerseys.
the hockey jerseys, and it's not even like biased because I'm Canadian. I just genuinely think that they are some of the ugliest jerseys I have seen in a very long time. And I've seen the Nashville Predators play.
Oh, I've seen the Penguins' white gold jerseys this year.
They're not that bad. However, the Predators jerseys.
I do agree with you. I think that they're not great, but I also think that the Four Nations jerseys were some of the best jerseys that we've seen in just such a long time that when you look at those jerseys, nothing is going to compare. So it's like the Team Canada jerseys, like I love them. I think they're great this year. But when they came out, everybody didn't think they were any good because the Four Nations ones were so much better.
The Four Nations ones are hard to top. They were
So it's like,
genuinely some of the most beautiful jerseys.
It doesn't matter what Team Canada put out. If there was anything other than the Four Nations jerseys, it wouldn't have been as good.
Long live.
It's
If
a
you're-
good-looking jersey.
So
if you're watching the
beautiful.
video, she just showed the
Look at
jersey.
it.
Yeah, she's actively
That is
holding up
actually
her computer to
gorgeous.
show the jersey
I'm
right
showing
now.
everyone the jersey because it's just so
But
beautiful.
I also love the 3D maple leaf. I don't know.
I love these
love
jerseys.
It's hard to beat it. Brody, let's go to you for your hot take before we run out of time here.
My hot take: Olympics or just hockey?
Olympics.
Olympics.
I think Olympics. We're in Olympic season. We don't know when the next time. that'll be.
My hot take is that. Oh my God! I didn't have time to think about this.
You
Let's
literally
just give you
said
some
think
more
about
time
it.
here. I just heard Julia say we will never know when the next Olympics is going
Okay.
to be. We know
That
exactly
isn't 4
when the
years.
Olympics
It's
is
actually
gonna be.
4 years. It's gonna
That's
be.
not actually what I meant. Why is everyone staring at me right now?
Because you just made a dumb comment. Clip
Alright.
it. Clip
Brody,
it. Putting it
you're
online.
on take.
Write that down. Write that
Don't
down.
clip it. Don't clip it.
Okay, no. My hot take is that.
That's a good hot take.
I don't know. Aiden, go to you. Go to
agree.
Aiden. It's going to
I
Aiden
agree
first.
with you,
Go to Aiden
My
first.
hot take, and I wish I could say. I mean, this is also kind of just like a men's hockey hot take for the Olympics. I don't believe that U.S. team is gonna medal. I don't think, and I also don't think Sweden or Finland, both of them will be in the top 4.
Okay.
That's a hot take. I'll
So
tell you
you're gonna
that.
have to justify
One of the teams who
yourself on
played in
Yeah.
the Four Nations tournament won't be in the top 4.
So who? Who's going to take
Czechia
their
is
spot?
going to be the team
Czechia?
coming out of nowhere to take a spot. They won the World Championships the year right before the Four Nations. And Pasternak has shown he is one of the best players in the world. Yeah, I don't care what anyone says, he is.
Oh, he is. 100%.
It's going to just depend on how good that team is, and I think that Josephine team is one of the better teams that a lot of people aren't realizing that they're one of the better teams. Sure, Finland, Sweden, Canada, US, they're good teams and they're really, really good teams, but they've also got 10 times the amount of pressure as any other Olympic team because they are these 4 teams who are supposed to win. Canada and US, there's also, all these athletes who are participating for Team Canada in the Olympics have that extra level of, I'm expected to win these Olympics. I'm expected to win these games. If I don't win, that's my fault. I'm letting so many people down, and I think every athlete's going to suffer with that. And when you're on the world's biggest stage, it's just going to happen. But I do think Czechia is going to slip into the top 4 and knock U.S. or Finland out. It's going to be one of those 2 teams. I think it's going to be U.S. though.
Okay.
Brody?
I'll hear you out on that.
I think my hot take is that IHF tournaments like World Juniors and the Olympics specifically are not entertaining when you don't match Canada and US against each other.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
I think that the Olympics are not entertaining if you don't put NHL players in the Olympics. This
I
is the
get that,
first year in a
yeah.
long time they've done it, and
It's first year in a long time I've actually sat down to care about the Olympics too.
exactly. People have a hard time, I think, finding a way to really cheer about their team when they don't have players that they can root for. Like
And
I
they
don't.
don't have players they recognize.
Yeah, I don't know who any of the players would be if it wasn't from the NHL. It'd be a lot of nobodies.
Here,
People
let me
that
see
play-
what our roster looked like last year. Because you're
Last
right,
year?
I
Last
could not tell you who
Olympics.
was on our Olympics last year.
There was
Last
no one
year?
on the Olympics
Um,
last year.
Last Olympics. Well, let's see.
2022.
We had one NHL goalie in Devin Levi. We had
Never mind.
a Calgary Canucks player play for our.
Calgary Canucks.
We had Owen Power. He played. He plays also for Buffalo. We had Kent Johnson. He played for Columbus. And we got Jack McBain. So we had 5 NHL players. And Eric Stahl, who is an AHL player.
Yeah, there was a lot of like KHL players.
Like looking at this list, I do not recognize anybody, which is surprising when you look at the amount of players who could have played if it was, open for everyone to join, if NHL players were allowed to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. NHL players in the Olympics definitely makes me
And I
wanna
hope that
watch
in
it more.
4 years, Russia's allowed back in the tournament. So we
That
can
would be
see
great.
guys. I don't think Ovechkin will still be playing in 4 years, but we see
He's like
guys like
40 now.
Kaprizov and, correct me if I'm wrong, but Matvey Gridin. I think he's Russian.
I'll Google that.
But there's a lot of really good Russian players that would make a really good team this year. That
He's
aren't on
Russian.
it.
He's Russian.
So, again, 4 years, he could definitely be an NHL superstar. He could make the team.
I also want to say both U.S. and Canada in the last Olympics didn't make it to the semifinals because they didn't have these players. Denmark made it. Also you had the Russian Olympic Committee. They were able to join and they took home, I believe, second place. Second to Finland, which
Without
It's
NHL
an
hockey,
interesting-
it's not best on best.
yeah,
It's
you're missing
Olympic
a key
teams, but it
piece.
is not
It
best
doesn't
on
feel
best.
like Olympics, you
No.
know?
This is
Yeah.
why I watch Summer Olympics, because we get soccer.
Hot take, Summer Olympics are better than Winter Olympics.
I agree.
I
gotta
prefer those
disagree.
ones.
I love hockey. I live for it.
Summer
So-
Olympics, there's just such a variety of sports. I feel like all I'm watching
You got
is
breakdancing.
skating, skiing,
You got golf.
snowboarding, that's it.
Sorry,
Okay,
I'm
I
weird.
got it.
But the
Summer
Olympic golf
Olympics.
is
I
amazing.
love Summer Olympic golf.
You guys are
we're
so
kind of off track
boring.
here,
Guys,
but
Aiden is a golf and curling fan.
Yeah,
We
he's
just found that out
93 years
earlier.
old.
I
You
will
like
be my
knitting
uncle if I
sweaters?
can.
You're twins. You're also 93 years old.
Well,
Curling and golf are, I don't want to say the two most amazing sports to watch. They're in my top 5. So
sorry.
shoot me.
You're saying golf is one of your top
all right,
5
we
sports
have
to watch.
3 minutes. We're gonna be really quick. Julia, top 5 sports to watch.
Whoa! Top 5?
Yeah.
Oh man, in no particular order.
No
I-
order.
particular
Just
order.
quick.
I've got to go swimming. Like the track, but the relay one.
Okay.
Oh, relay's fun.
I've got to go hockey.
You
Oh
got
my
2
god,
more.
I'm forgetting the sports. We've got. Oh, I like the like.
The sports in general. They're not
Just
the Olympics.
sports. Come on.
Oh, just sports in general. I like baseball
Okay.
and. Oh man, probably wrestling.
Okay. Natalie, to you.
Okay, definitely hockey for sure, baseball for sure. I'm really into figure skating. I think figure skating is sick. Shout out Tessa Virtue.
Yeah.
Oh, that was my other one. Basketball. I've gotten into basketball recently. I think basketball is very exciting. I've been loving it a lot. And then number 5, obviously, number 1 sport of all time, soccer. I'm biased.
Brody?
I play soccer.
Before I even start, Julia, having wrestling and swimming in your list is a little bit.
You have golf in your list.
My list.
I live in a wrestling on the TV kind of household.
All right.
So,
I think my top 5: hockey, baseball, golf. Hockey, baseball, golf,
Yeah, 2 minutes. I'll hurry it up.
curling,
1 minute actually.
and we'll do track.
Okay.
Or actually anything
track is
downhill
on
ski.
top.
Anything downhill ski.
Downhill ski is also lit.
I've got hockey. I've got golf. I've got curling. I kind of made fun of those two from earlier. I've got in-person baseball, or actually no, just baseball in general. I can sit down and watch
In-person
baseball.
baseball.
If you're watching
You
a
have
baseball
to be
game and you're
there?
there, it's
Oh
a
yeah,
lot more.
you went to the World Series.
Yeah,
I don't like
it changes it completely. Like it's
60
a completely different
seconds.
experience being there. And last one, lacrosse. Love my
Lacrosse is
lacrosse.
Oh, that's a myth. I should have said that. All right.
All right, guys.
Well, that was us.
Well, Olympics, we're all excited.
We'll see you
Yeah.
next week after
Bye.
Canada
See you
plays
next
3
week.
games.
9 a.m. Same place.
You know where to find us.
You know where to find us. You can find us on Instagram, ODR_outdoor radio.
Same
On
for
pretty
YouTube.
much everything.
Everywhere.
Not TikTok. We'll get
around.
on TikTok soon.
We're
We
not
should
going
get on
anywhere.
TikTok.
All right, we're around. We're not going anywhere. Give us a follow, and we'll see you guys next Monday.
Yeah. Bye.
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 Thanks for tuning in to Outdoor Radio. You can catch us every second week on CMRU.ca.